viewers, a very warm welcome to all of you in today's episode of Youth Folio. We have long lineup of interesting stories awaiting your attention, so let's get cracking.
Moatsu Hmong Festival celebrated in Nagaland. Manipur condemns attack on territorial army personnel. Railway police recovered 20 kgs of gold from smugglers in Assam. Nagaland Chief Minister's visit to Manipur brings hopes for new era of peace between the two states. Lotha Naga folk tales find audience in Delhi. The 3-day-long Moatsu Hmong Festival, which is the premier festival of the Ao community of Nagaland, was celebrated in a concised version at the Difupar local grounds with a long row of songs and dances by the community. Organized by the Ao Senso Tengjam Difupar, the event had Lima Suneb Jamir, IPS Commissioner of Police Dimapur, and SI Jamir, Advisor for Urban Development, as special guests, both of who dwelt upon the importance of preserving these festivals and culture. Moatsu is an agricultural festival which is celebrated in the first week of May after sowing of seeds and as recreation after the hard work on the fields. It is marked with peppy songs and dances, with young and old wearing colorful traditional attires, expressing their gratitude thus to the Almighty for helping crops to grow well. There are specific all-women songs and dances, all-men songs and all-men dances, as well as joint performances. On stage, amusing dramatized stories are performed by the young, with most of them revolving around agriculture. Another important part of the celebrations is tug-of-war competition. While in the traditional celebrations in the villages, this tug-of-war is participated in by men on one side and women on another, with practice showing men losing to the women who sing and charm them. The event at Difupar saw many contests, albeit all men ones, between various NGOs and groups. A solemn wreath-laying ceremony was held at Manipur to give due honors as per traditions of Indian Armed Forces to the two territorial army Jawans, namely Sepoy Arjun Baral and Naik Vareso Hongyo, who were killed by militants by an IED blast at Tengnopal district, Manipur. The ceremony, held at 165th TA Company at Korengi Airfield at Imphal, saw top officials of army and police, including DG Police LM Khote and IG Police Clay Khongsai, besides Chief Minister N. Biren, paying tributes. The family members and acquaintances bid a tearful adieu to the slain personnel and wished for speedy recovery of the two other personnel injured in the blast. The Chief Minister and entire populace of the state condemned the militants for this dastardly violence.
I condemn in the strongest term. You see the families. These army people are here to serve the nation, to protect the integrity of the country, to serve the people. So, this kind of acts, we should not tolerate. Government should not tolerate.
The government railway police recovered 12 gold bars weighing around 20 kgs in total, worth over rupees 6 crore, from 4 people travelling to Delhi by train at the Guwahati railway station recently. 2 of the accused are women. This is the biggest haul of the kind since 2015. The 4 accused, namely Hemanga Mawa, Jacob Larine Mawa, Lalknag Sanghi, and PC Changkim, hail from Aizawl, Mizoram. They had boarded Tripura Sundari train from Agartala railway station and were nabbed at Guwahati en route to Delhi. The gold was smuggled from Myanmar. Further investigations are on.
हमारी ट्रेन चेकिंग के दौरान जब वो लोग लगेज चेक कर रहे थे तो उनको कुछ सस्पिशन हुआ। तो सस्पिशन के दौरान जब हम लोग लेके आए स्टेशन पे अपने चौकी पे आने के बाद जब हम लोग चेकिंग की तो उसमें सोना 20 किलो बरामद हुआ। 4 लोग को हमने अभी तक 4 लोग साथ में हैं और 12 बिस्किट।
In a development which heralded joy in both Manipur and Nagaland and assured the nation that good days are around the corner, Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. Shurozeli Laizetsu and former Chief Minister of Nagaland T.R. Zeliang broke the ice between the two states by flying down to Manipur on Tuesday, the 9th of May. The Naga delegation, which landed in the premises of the historic Kangla Fort in Manipur, received a rousing welcome with people lining up the streets with life-size posters of the two chief ministers. Later, the top representatives of the two states sat down and voiced the bonhomie and hope of new era of brotherhood and love between the two states. Terming the visit as courtesy call, Dr. Shurozeli called upon the Meiteis of Manipur to lead the way and for all to welcome the coming days of a new dawn of peace.
The Meiteis are much more advanced than other communities in this region, and I always expect them to play the role of the big brother, looking after the welfare of their younger brothers in the region. Among the Meiteis, we have many learned men, we have scholars, we have writers, and we have many elderly people. And so time has come for those learned people to come forward and create congenial situation, create friendship with the younger brothers that we have been expecting. And with the new era here in Manipur, we believe peace and harmony has come back to the state.
A Girl Swallowed by a Tree is a sure intriguing name for a book. Written by Zanmongi Jasmine Patton, an assistant English professor in Delhi's premier Gargi College for Girls, the book documents many oral Lotha Naga folklores, the tribe from which the writer herself comes from. Published by a non-Northeast publisher, Adivani, the book saw a warm, joyous, well-attended release in New Delhi's India International Centre, which went to substantiate the growing love and integration of Northeasterners among the Delhi people. In the book, writer Patton has tried to write the folklores passed orally among the Lotha Nagas for generations and thus help in their preservation.
Actually, a lot of accumulation of experiences of how people did not know our stories, neither did we know our own stories. So this was a difficult, in a sense, a needed but a difficult negotiation, because even from our side, there were no storytellers, there was no preservation. And that was also one of the reasons why when we went out to the mainstream audience, there were certainly very less stories to talk about or to, tell about our own selves, or the kind of misrepresentations and stuff that had been written by people who were not from, like our community, but people from outside.
The eagerness among publishers to publish her book, which Patton herself admitted, showed that people of the country are keen to know more about the Northeast.
Now, like, the region is getting much more publicity and attention, and people are interested to know about what is the Northeast, what kind of people are they. So for me, it was quite fortunate that the few publishers that I approached, they all seemed interested.
Apart from writing the book, Patton is also an advisor on Northeast for NCERT school books, as also a contributor to several study courses at IGNOU. Besides, she is eager to break false notions and stereotypes in people's minds about the Northeast. The fact that she is on the right path could be felt in the warmth of the many songs that were sung during the book release function.
मस्त मौला मस्त कलंदर, तू हवा का एक बवंदर, बुझ के अंदर ही अंदर क्यों रह गया रे कबीरा।